given over here. It is how much? 9:7, right? So, and the ratio. So let me write something here. Let what the ratio of their income, ratio of their incomes. The ratio of their income is given as 9x is to 7x. Here I have added x over there. Right? Similarly, let the ratio of their, let me write the ratio of the expenditure also. You are having expenditure too, right? Expenditures, what? 4y is to 3y. Hope it is clear to everyone why have we taken this, right? Not D, it is your rupees, right? Now he says that each of them manages to save rupees 2000 per month and their monthly income. Okay. So each of them is managing to do something, right? So this is his income, this is his expenditure. So from this data, I can write 9x minus 4 times of y equals to your 2000. Hope it is clear. Similarly, I can write 7x minus 3y equals to 2000. Right? So this is your different data of A and B here, right? So to solve this equation, with what I'll do here is I'll do this equation into 7. So when I do that into 7, I'll get 63x minus 28y equal to what? 14,000. Hope it is clear to everyone, right? Now similarly, I'll do this equation with what? With into 9. So that I'll get with 63x minus 9 times is 7y is equal to how much? 18,000. Hope this is clear to everyone, right? Now, by subtracting x values are removed and by subtracting this, we are left out with minus y is equivalent to what is equal to minus 4,000. Hope it's clear. X is removed out, so y is how much? 4,000 is the answer of y. Now, what I will do here is I just substitute the value of y in equation. Let me take this as your equation number 1, right? In equation number 1. Then I'll get 9x minus 4 into 4,000 is equal to how much? 2,000. Doing this multiplication, we are left out with what? 16,000, and I'm shifting the 16,000 to the other side, that is your 16,000. Right? So this becomes what? Addition, right? Yeah, added. So this is your 16,000, right? Good. So 2,000 is added to yours. Is how much? 18,000 by 2, right? So x is equals to what? X is equals to okay, this is not by 2. So this is by 9, right? So if I do this, the resultant is how much? Only 2,000, right? So this is clear. Now he is asking us to remove their monthly incomes only. Okay, therefore their monthly incomes. How can I do this out? Their monthly incomes are given in the ratio as 9x is to 7x, right? What is the value of x? That is 2,000 is one of the income of the person, and this is the other income of the person. So the ratio of their incomes is, that is, their incomes is how much? 18,000 and 14,000. So their incomes are, I can say, one person's income is 18,000 and the other person's income is around, the other person income is around 14,000. Hope it is clear to everyone, right? So let's look at the next one. The sum of two-digit number and the number obtained by reversing the digits. Okay. So first of all, let us assume something. Let the digit in units place is equal to x. Okay. Similarly, lens place is equal to what? Y. Hope this is clear to everyone, right? The value of the number, whatever the value of the number you are taking, that is the first value of the number. I can write this one as what? X plus 10 times of y. Now he says that reversing the number, okay, reversing the digits. So what happens if I reverse the digits? It comes out to be 10x plus 1. Hope this is clear till now, right? Now, he says that by reversing the digits is how much? It's around 66. Okay, this is around 66. Okay, and stop here. If the digits of a number differ by only 2, he says that. Okay, the number differs by only 2, he says that. Okay, find the number. Okay, now what do we require to find here is, and the numbers of the difference, that is x minus y equals to how much? Only 2. Okay. Now by the problem, I can say that this is what this is. 10 times of y plus x. This is again added to n times of x plus y. Now the entire equation is reduced out to 11y plus 11x. As you can see, this I have added this equals to what? 66. Now I'm dividing this entire equation by 11. When I divide this entire equation by 11, this is reduced out to be 6 as number 1. And also he has given us that their differences is how much? Is only 2. This is your equation number 2, right? So by adding these two here, I'll get 2 times of x is equals to 8. So x is equals to the resultant of x is how much? 4. Only 2 is your answer, right? So now we require the digits, right? So there are numbers. The numbers. What are the numbers? We should be taking the numbers. We have taken the numbers as to be one as x plus y, the other as x plus 10y, isn't it? So I just substitute the value of y here. The value of x is what? 4 and y is what? 2. Similarly, the value of x is what? 4 and the value of y is 2. So by solving this, we'll get what one number is 4, the other number is 40 plus 2, that is 42. So therefore, the required numbers are, thus we have two numbers. The numbers are 42 or I can say 24, right? Hope this is clear to everyone. Let's look at the next one. The larger of two supplementary angles exceed the smaller by 18 degrees. Okay. So if you all know that, let the pair of supplementary angles, let pair of supplementary angles be x and y. Okay, hope this is clear up to here, right? And he has also mentioned that x is greater than y. I'm exceeding the larger one to be as your x value. Okay. So if you know that the sum of supplementary angles is given by x plus y is always equal to 180, right? This is your equation number 1. As per the given data, exceeding the larger one by 18 degrees. So this is your equation number 2 here, right? So what I'll do is I'll just add so that I'll get 2x here, and this is taken as what? 198 degrees, right? So when I divide 198 degrees by 2, then I'll get x as 99 degrees. Hope this is clear to everyone, right? Now I'm substituting the value of x, in equation number 2 here. That is x minus y equal to 18 degrees. This is 99 minus y equals how much? 18 degrees. I'm shifting this number to the RHS. 18 degrees minus 99 degrees. Minus y is can be written as how much? This can be written as minus 81. That is y equal to 81 is your required degree, is the required angle. So I can say that what is asking us? He is asking us to find the angles. Angles are simple, that is one is 99 degrees and the other is 81 degrees. Hope this is clear to everyone, right? So similarly, let us jump into the next one as well. If we jump into the next one, let's see what can be done here. Okay, a taxi charges in Hyderabad are fixed along with the charge for a distance covered for a distance of 10 kilometers. The charge paid is rupees 220 for the journey of 15 kilometers. The charge paid is this much. Hope it is clear to everyone up to here, the printout, right? Okay, so let's see the first bit here. How do I solve this first bit? First bit. So what I'll take here is let the fixed charges. Let the fixed charges be rupees X. Okay, and charge per kilometer. Charge per kilometer is increased by how much rupees y. So this is clear to everyone. This solution is clear to everyone, right? So by the problem, I can write this as x plus 10 times y is equal to 220. This is your first equation, right? By reading the second sentence, I can write this as x plus 15y kilometers, isn't it? Look at this one, kilometers, right? This is equal to what? 310 kilometers. So this is also clear to everyone, right? Now, what I'll do is I'll just solve this one. I just subtract x is removed out here, minus 5 is left out. This is minus 90. X value is removed out. So y can be written as what? 90 by 5, right? So if you divide this one, y value is 18. That is rupees 18 per kilometer is all over here, right? So what we will do is substitute the value of 1 to 220 and 15 this other side, so that x is equal to 180. Now x is equal to how much? 40, right? So x is equal to how much? X came out to be 40. So this should be your a square, right? This should be your 40 rupees. Okay, hope this is clear to everyone. So we have the value of x and we have the value of y. So the x charges are 40, charge per kilometer is how much? It's around 18 rupees. Hope this is clear, x and y terms. Alright. Now the next is how much does a person have to pay for traveling a distance of 25 kilometers? So let me do the second here. Now payment traveling for, let me write here traveling for 25 kilometers, isn't it? For 25 kilometers is equal to 25 kilometers is equal to 25 in 18, right? 25 into 18 less unit as a base square, right? 40. So this comes out 450 less 40. If you add this to at last, you should be giving 5 is subtracted from both numerator and denominator. The fraction becomes equals to 1 by 2. What is the fraction here? Okay. So let me take let the numerator equal to your x, let the denominator is equal to your y, right? As per the numerator, then the result is almost 4 by 5, right? If you're reading the second sentence, what is given in the second sentence is that if you are subtracting minus 5 from both the numerator and denominator, the result is how much? 1 by 2. Hope this is clear out, right? So let us do the cross multiplication and remove the values of x and y here, right? So cross multiplying, I'll get this one and I'll get what this one also. Now shifting them to the other side, this is minus 4 plus 5 minus 4 equals to 0. So at last I'll get 5, 4 plus 1 equals to 0 as a one of the equation, right? The other equation to the other end, cross multiplying these two here, I'll get this. I'm shifting this to the other side, that's your left hand side, we'll get minus 5 minus 10 plus 5 equal to 0. So the equation is reduced out to be 2x minus y what minus 5 is equals to 0, right? So let me take this as equation number 1 and let me take this as equation number 2 here, right? So let us solve these equations over here. That is equation number 1 and equation number 2 here, right? For equation number 1, I'm doing into 2. For equation 2, I'm doing into 5, right? So if I do this into 2, I'll get 10x minus 8y is equals to what? Minus 2. And similarly, the other one has 10x minus 5y is equal to what? 25 if we do this. Hope this is clear to everyone, right? And so let us solve this. So let us solve this one out here. How did I have this? See, what I did is I have shifted these numbers to the other side and we have done it into it so that we cannot shift it in the other side, right? So by doing subtraction, this is removed out, and by doing subtraction, what we get, we'll get minus 3y equal to this because what subtraction of this comes to this. So that I can write the negative is removed out another way. So y equals to 27 by 3. So the value of y is what? I can write as 9, isn't it? Isn't it? So now substituting the same y value in equation number 1. So what do I get? Look at the equation number 1, that is 5x minus 4 into 9 plus 1 is equals to 0. This is how much? 5x. This is nothing but your 36 plus 1 is equals to 0. That is 5x can be written as how much? 35. Now this cancels out 7 times. So x is equals to 7 is your required answer. Now the sum isn't it over. He's asking us the fraction. Thus the fraction. What could be the fraction here? That is, we have assumed the numerator as x and as y. This is nothing but x value came out to be 7 and the denominator value came out to be 9. This is your required fraction to solve this sum. Hope this is clear to anyone and that there's no doubt about it, right? So let's see the next one. You are having two different places. A and B are 100 kilometers apart on a highway. Right, A to B. Okay, A to B are 100 kilometers apart. Okay, I wrote that 1 kilometer apart. On a highway, one car starts from A and the starts from B at the same time at different speeds. Okay, right. So whatever traveling from here, this is be your X kilometer per hour, different speed. This is your Y kilometer per hour when it is starting from B. Okay, they meet in the same direction. Okay, they meet in high house. Okay, so let me take that. You have to reach some destination here. Okay, they are 5 times of Y. Hope this is clear. So this is in 1 hour. This is 1 hour. This is 1 hour. Is how much? Y. Hope it is clear to everyone, right? By reading the problem, I can write this equation minus 5x minus 5y equal to 100 as they are traveling in the same distance. So dividing this by 5 to get this equation at last, right? Let me name it as equation number 1. When this is when they are traveling in same direction. Now, what happens when they are traveling in opposite directions? When they are traveling in opposite directions, that is, they are traveling towards each other, that is x plus y equivalent to 100. This is your equation number 2 here, right? So let us solve the equations 1 and 2. Now solving the equations 1 and 2, I'll get x minus y equal to 20. Similarly, x plus y equal to 100. Now I'll just add up these two so that I'll get 2x here. This y is removed. This becomes 120. So x is equal to how much? 60 is your speed or the first r here, right? Now we need to remove this one here. So substituting the for value of x for y, that is your speed of your second car in equation number 1. In equation number 1, then 60 minus y is equal to 20. Now when I'm flipping this one to the other side, what will get? Minus y equal to 20 minus 60, so that I can write minus y equivalent to y is equivalent to what? Minus 40, right? So the value of the second car, that is y equal to what? 40. Hope this is clear. So the value of the first card is around 60. The value of the second card is around 40. That is the value means here the speed. Clear? Let's look at the next one over here. The sum of the next one is you are having two complementary angles. The larger angle is x degrees less than twice the measure of the smaller angle. Smaller angle. Okay. So what else is let the complementary angles, let the complementary pair, the angles which are complementary, they are always in pair, right? Let the complementary angles be, I'm assuming this to be your x and y, your x degrees and equation. I'm getting one equation, that is the complementary angles is how much? It is around a 90. This is your first one, right? So this is your first equation. So by the second equation, he says that the other angle is twice this other angle by minus 3 degrees. So this should be your second equation. If you do this one, we'll get through this, right? So when I'm subtracting x is removed out. So when I'm subtracting this one, I'll get 3y. So subtracting this one gives me around 93. So y answer comes out to be 93 by 3. So y answer is around 31 degrees. So y answer is how much? It's around 31 degrees. So now what I'll do is I'll just substituting y in equation number 1 so that I can remove the value of x. So x plus 31 is equal to 90 degrees, isn't it? Now I'm flipping to the other side so that what I'll get, x is equal to 90 minus 31. 90 minus 31. If you are doing this subtraction, we are left out with 59 degrees, right? So the angles, so the required angles, whatever the required angles we require is, the angles are nothing but x is your 59 degrees and y is your 31 degrees respectively. Hope this is clear to everyone and there's no doubt about it, right? Four more pages than the first part. Okay, so let me consider that the first part and the second part. Okay, let the first part has let the first part of the book equal to x. Okay, similarly let's second part of the book is equal to what? Y. Right, hope it is clear. So if I am adding both the pages, these are how many? 1380. So let this be equation number 1, right? Right. So how many pages are there in each of this part? You need to remove. Now, if you read the second sentence over here, you are having 64 more pages, right? In this, the second part of the book has 64 more pages. That is, I can write this as second part is having how many 64 more pages. That is, I can write y is equal to x plus 64 as per the given statement. Now, I'm shifting out the x value to the other side so that I'll get what I will be getting x minus y equivalent to 64. Hope this is clear. So this is equal to how much 64. This is the equation number 2, right? So on solving these two here, that is what I do is I just add up so that y is removed. So when I add up, I'll get 2x. Now when I'm adding up these two, I will be getting up with what this is your 6. This comes out to 14,446, right? Is this clear? So here we are having with what this is minus 64, right? So he says that you are having minus 64, right? He says that more than the first pages. More than the first page is this one. Now when I'm clicking this is the required thing, right? Means what I mean is you have here minus this one number, right? So when I shift out this one here, the other side, this is coupled with what minus. The second part, now read the sentence, the second part of the book, that is y, had 64 more pages than the first book, right? So this is the first book, you are having 64 plus, right? So when I shift this one to the other side, or else when I shift this number to the other side and the other side, you are left out here with minus, right? So this is what minus. So now when I'm subtracting this, the resultant of this one comes out to be how much? The resultant of this one is 1318. Hope this is clear. So now x is equal to what? 1318 divided by 2. So if I divide this, the answer is 659, right? So substituting x in equation number 1, that is 659 plus y is equal to 1382. I'm shifting this number to the other side so that that would become your subtraction 659, right? So at last I can write what I can write that y equal to 273 is just subtracting here, right? So the number of pages, so at last the number of pages in first part, that is your first part is what? It is your x equals to 659. The pages in the second part is what? It is y is equals to 723 is your required answer. Hope this is clear to everyone. Let's look at the next one. A chemist has nature. So right now your second solution is how much acidic? It is 80% acid. Okay, hope this is clear up to here, right? Right now you see what happens is in the overall mixture, that is in the overall mixture here, that is xml of the solution of first solution, and similarly yml of the second solution. Okay, if you're adding up these two, the resultant mixture is how much? It is almost 100, right? Is your required overall percentage I'm saying here, right? Good. Hope this is clear. So this is your first equation. So let's look at the second equation. The second equation, what he wants us to say here is you are having 50% solution in one, and in the other you are having 80% of the solution in the other. If you're adding up these two, how much each should be obtained? If you're having it needs to be at 68%. Hope this is clear to everyone without any doubt, right? Hope it is clear. So now what happens is this is 50 by 100, this is 80 by 100, this is 60 by 100, right? So if you solve this one out, you will get something. That is how say the percentage is removed out eventually. It is of no use, right? So let's see how do we do this some in a different way. That is, I can say this as 50x by 100, okay, plus 80y by 100 as I used. That's it. I'm writing it in the denominator. Okay, so this is clear, right? So there is how much this should be a 68 only, right? So if you're dividing this one, if you are dividing this one, I have left out with x by 2 plus 4 times of y by 5 is equals to 68. Isn't it? This also divides out, right? Good. So now let us solve this equation. Let me do the cross multiplication here first, so that I'll come up with an appropriate equation, that is 60. Right, so I'm shifting this number to the other side so that the equation which we get is 680. Hope this is clear. So this is your equation number 2 here. Okay. So we need to solve the equations 1 and 2. So what I'll do here is equation 1, I'll do it into 5. Is it clear? So that the equation comes out to be 5x plus 5y equals to 500. Hope this is clear to everyone. Similarly, in equation number 2, I write it as it is. Okay? 5x plus 8y is equals to 680. Right here. Now subtracting this is removed. Subtracting this one, this is minus 3y equals to minus 180. So that y is equal to what? 180 by 3. So at last I can write what y is equals to 60. Hope this is clear. So substituting y in equation number 1. Then what do we get? We'll get here nothing but x plus 60 is equal to 100. So now x is equal to what? 100 minus 60. So that x is equal to 40 is your required answer. Hope this is clear to everyone, right? So x is equal to 40 only. So the first solution what we will be getting here is 40 ml only. Next, in the second solution we are getting how much? This is your 60 ml only. Hope this is clear. Let's look at the last one. This is not the, this is rupees. Suppose you have 12,000 to save. You have to save some amount at 10% and the rest at 15. How much should be saved at each yielding a rate of this much on the total amount you are saving it? Okay. So let me assume that let amount saved, let amount to be saved, let amount to be saved at 10% be what rupees x, right? Similarly, let the amount to be saved at what percentage? At 15 percentage be your rupees y. Hope this is clear to everyone without any doubt, right? So by the problem, you need to save the certain amount, that is how much? Rupees 12,000 without any doubt, right? So let this be equation number 1 over here, right? And the next sentence it says that 10% of x plus 15% of y is equals to 12% of your yielding amount, that is your 12,000. Hope this is clear. So now this percentage, let me remove the percentage by 100 plus 15 by 100 of y is equals to 12 by 100 of 12,000. Hope this is clear to everyone, right? So if you're solving this double zero single dot, this double zero single dot, and by solving this one here, right, and I'm shifting this one to the other side, what do we get here at last? We'll get 10x plus 15y is equals to, I'm shifting out this everything to the other side, so that I'll get 12 square 144. Now we have what? Triple zeros, right? Triple zeros. So this is your equation number 2. Okay. So we need to solve the equation. So from equation 1, what I'll do is I'll do this into 10 here. Okay. So this is your 10x plus 10 times of y is equals to what? I can write here directly as this as your 12,000. 3 zeros, right? Yeah, 3 zeros. No doubt about it. It's only your 3 zeros. Okay. Now that's your percentage of yielding. That's what we will be doing it, right? So as we have done here into 10, I need to add one more zero. Now equation 2, we'll be writing it as it is. So if I write this as it is, what we'll get is 15y equals to 144,000. Right now I'm subtracting the entire equation. When I'm subtracting this x value is removed. Now when I'm subtracting this one out, I have left with what? Minus 5 is equal to minus 24,000. So negative negative is removed out. So y value came out to be 24,000 by 5. If you divide this one, you are left with 4,800 only. So this is clear. Now substituting the value of y in equation number 1, then what do we get is x plus 400 equals to 1,200. Now I'm shifting this one to the other side. X is equal to 1,200 minus 4,800. So that x is equivalent to how much? X is equivalent to 7,100 only. So therefore, what is saved at 10% is nothing but rupees 7,200. What is saved at the 15% is 4,800 rupees. Hope this is clear, right?